This is an arcade game. This is the new Atari Super System. Arcade, Atari Super System. You may like the Super System better. It has some of the best arcade and sports games. It even does something no arcade game can.
Telephone! It's Judy!
It lets you freeze the action.
Hello, Judy.
The new 5200 Super System.
If your dealer's sold out, keep trying. We're making them as fast as we can.
Alright, Rachel Schaefer back with you again. Holy shit. Wow. I'm telling you, I think I may have overdone it this time, y'all. Sorry for my voice right now, and oh god. Hello, just a little bit under the weather with all this temperature up and down and a few other things, but it's also a rainy Sunday. But the reason we're filming on the floor is because this is a big ass box. I mean, a big fucking box. Look at this. Look how fucking big this shit is. I mean, it is up to my knee. That's how big it is. So the only place that we could really open this up was the floor. Oh my god. And I don't know if I ever taped me getting that big ringside order when I did that one sale that year, but this is even bigger than that. When the FedEx guy, because I was expecting a long box, but when the FedEx guy came, it was a big box. Luckily, it was a lot lighter than it seems, but it's more bulky. So we got to open on the floor, but believe me when I tell you, it's more than worth it, because when I show you everything that's in this box and I tell you exactly what I paid for everything, you're never going to believe it. And I took a gamble on this one because it's pretty much everything you'd want in a lot like this. And a lot of people passed on it because they got scared of the shipping cost, because the shipping cost for this alone was $90. And obviously when you look at eBay up front, they try to give you the higher shipping price first. And the higher shipping price through USPS would have been $170. But for this, I did FedEx because I don't trust the post office too much, so it was $90. And here it is, a week later. And now I did enough talking. Now it's time to open the box. I gotta be careful with this fucking thing. By the way, I'm not putting it towards, I'm keeping the tripod away a little bit because I don't want me swinging the camera. Oh, damn. Was that a cut? Oh boy. Things like this can happen. Is it a cut? Is it a cut? Is it a cut or just a poke? Trying to squeeze my finger. No blood, just a poke. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. Okay. So, that can happen. It's an occupational hazard. And now we open the goods. And hopefully I'm getting this. Thank God my hand is a little rough. Because I work with my hands a lot, and that helps. So we're gonna... Holy shit, there's a lot here. And he packed it well. At least as well as he could. Oh, wow. I hope it's actually foam and not cocaine. That would be really bad. I think he has this in the lot, but I wasn't expecting this to have a box. Obviously, the box is empty. It's a pole position. And yes, this is a 5200. I don't see no manuals or anything in there. But as you can see, we have the system complete in box. I'm trying to get rid of all the padding first. And just so you know, this is a 2-port unit, because in the end of the day, it really don't matter, especially if you're using a flash cart. And here's a 5200 joystick. Now, with this lot, there are 7 of these. 7. 2 are working, they're with the system, and there's 5 spares, and these actually need to be rebuilt. And I plan on doing that. I already got 2 aside because I want to have at least 4 that are rebuilt. And I got and I'm actually going to rebuild one of these on camera. The best one I'm going to rebuild on camera. So this way I could show you how to do it. Now, obviously, Ivory Tower has better videos on that, but I'm still going to show rebuilding one. And 2, I want to give to that arcade that I always went to that has a 5200 but no joysticks right now, so customers can't use it. I told them I would rebuild it for parts. I'm waiting to hear back from them on that. So, and you could tell 2 of them were rebuilt at least, because here are the parts for those joysticks, just in case. And you can tell here's the rubber boot and the old carbon contacts from them. So those were rebuilt. I don't think it's these 2, because every single 5200 joystick that's in this lot is like that, where it has the, what do you call it? The wire ties on it. And here's another one. Obviously, I got to clean that up because that's where the plastic was on. So I want to actually get to what's in the side of the bag. Here's another one before I even get to the box. And here is another 5200 joystick. That's 3? Yeah, 3. Shit. What have I got myself into? Oh, all right. It's a little, needs a little cleaning, but that's fine. This is one of the reasons why I took the lot, and that is the VCS cartridge adapter. Because, yes, there was an adapter, albeit very, very, very late, that allowed you to play 2600 games on your 5200. Now, we already covered the ColecoVision, but this is a little more convoluted than that, especially since I plan on getting the Sophia installed. Yeah, you can't output this in RGB. And on top of that, getting an AV mod, you got to be careful, because this will not work on the 5200 if the RF line is cut. So if you're going to do any mods, and by the way, here's the difficulty switch for the right and difficulty switch for the left with their respective controller ports. And there's the back. If you cut the RF line, which some of those AV mods do, that 2600 adapter will not work. But apparently with the way I'm getting it done and with the Sophia, the RF line will be intact. So if you want to play 2600 on the TV with the 5200, you have to keep the RF line. It's got to be through RF. So it's not like the Coleco where you could just, you know, have the AV mod and it'll still work. And this is the power adapter. How the fuck do you open this thing? Because there's no top. Oh, it goes from the side here. The gigantic power adapter for the 5200. So that's there. Let's see, anything else on this side? No. So that means the rest of our stuff's got to be on this side. Here's another 5200 controller, and this is looking like the one I'm going to rebuild on camera, because you can see there's barely any streaks on the 5200, so I'll put that aside. So that'll be the one I rebuild. I'll get to that another day. Oh my fucking god. Okay. This is another reason why I bought the lot. And it's going to be even more incredible when you find out exactly how much I paid for everything. This is the Competition Pro for the 5200. So obviously I just got to clean this up a little bit, but it should be alright. Now what this is, and this is sort of essential if you're going to run a 5200. Shit, why am I burping so much? Anyway, so what this is it's obviously a regular joystick for the 5200, because as you know, the 5200 uses analog controls, and not exactly great for a lot of the arcade ports that are on the system. So third-party sticks like this and the Wicco were made for the 5200, but they're extremely rare because the 5200 really didn't sell too well. And, well, because the 5200 didn't sell that well, neither did these. And these usually go, if you look on eBay for this goes all day long for $125 to $150. And it connects weirdly, because as you see here, there's a Y cable. This plugs into the 5200 because this is just the joystick, not the keypad. So you need to take this female adapter and pop your 5200 joystick into there. Let me see if I can show you on camera. So you take the 5200 joystick and you pop it into here, so this way you can still use the numeric keypad. So even if you have a rebuilt controller, you're still going to want to use one of these. So that's two major things that I wanted from the 5200 that, with the price, all things considered, it was an amazing deal. And this is the third one. And we're going to be rebuilding one of these on camera too. It's a little bit beat up. It's, I assume, working, but I still want to refurbish one of these. The Atari 5200 trackball controller. And listen to that. So we're going to replace the cue ball in here. Replace the springs. I don't know if there's anything you could do about the numeric keypad. I don't think they make replacements for that. But we should be alright. I'm going to test it before I get this reconditioned. And see, it's like a little mini 5200, even down to the cable storage that's usually used for the RF, but in this case, obviously, it's used for the controller port. So what we're going to do with this, and I'm going to explain it again when I shoot the separate video, we're going to replace the cue ball, because this is just a regular cue ball. And then we're going to replace the springs on the fire buttons, as well as the bearings for the trackball, and grease it up, and obviously wash it. So it'll be nice and clean. And we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's 2 in here, so there should be 1, 2, 3, 4. So there should be 1 left in the box. And here it is. Here is. Okay, I think I'm gonna use this to rebuild, because there's no streaks on that metal. So I think this is the one I'm gonna rebuild on camera. So now I think that's it, but there's. Don't tell me to put the games inside of the box. I think he did. Oh shit, that's gonna be bad. I hope the 5200's okay. Yeah, that's exactly what he did. Oh shit, Kim. Yeah, never pick up by this, because with these old boxes, it's, oh god. That's what he did, I think. He put everything in one box. Oh lord. Oh Jesus. Okay, let me see if I can put it on. I think the box is small enough that I can put this whole fucking Whoa. Okay, I think this will hold. And we have the Atari 5200 in box. And as you can see, it's the 2-port unit that comes with Pac-Man. I think he put all the games in here. Oh, Lord. All right, let me try to put it closer to the camera and open it. Yeah, I think he put it all in here. Yep. That's exactly what happened. So all of this on the side here are games. Unbelievable. At least he packed it, so that's good. So we're going to go through also the games that are included in this lot. And the first is Countermeasure. And that doesn't have the overlay. He said some of these games have overlays. Let me try to sit down behind the camera. If I can get the... By the way, ignore my aunt in the background. Okay. Because worst come to worst, I'll just put on music in the background. And fast forward. So, we have Defender. We have Congo Bongo, which is another hard to find game for the 52. And really light circuit board, by the way. We have Centipede, which is great to have the trackball with. And don't mind that noise, that's the garbage can in the background. Super Breakout, which comes with the overlays. And by the way, Super Breakout is one of the launch games for the 5200 as far as like the pack-in. And if I'm not mistaken, because it even shows it on the box, I believe that this particular one came with both Super Breakout and Pac-Man. So I'm going to put that to the side because even if I sell these games, because, you know, I had the flash cart, I still want to keep Pac-Man and Super Breakout because those were the games that came with it. There's Vanguard, Star Raiders, and Star Raiders does come with the overlays. And we've got Space Dungeon, and this is the main reason why we need at least 2 joysticks that work because it's a 2-joystick game. No overlays for that one. We have Real Sports Football. We have Kicks, and Kicks comes with the overlays. We have Qbert. Oh, wait. Qbert. And it comes in a space for overlays, but it doesn't have overlays. Weird. Okay, so this is Pole Position. We saw the box for this already, so that I'm also going to put to the side so I can hopefully put it in the box. We have Pengo, which is another hard-to-find game for the 52. We have Pac-Man, and this came with the unit, so we're going to put there. Ms. Pac-Man and Moon Patrol. I'll save this red part for last because I think a lot of you people know what it is already. We have Missile Command, and there is the overlays for that. Kangaroo. Jungle Hunt. Galaxian. Comes with the overlays. And Dig Dug. No overlays. But the big one, which I can't believe I even have in my possession. Now it's not Bounty Bob, but something similar. And that's Miner 2049er. That's another main reason why I got that lot, because I know that I can, worst come to worst, if I decide to get rid of the games, I know I'm in good shape with that. And the top just fell down, which is fine. It's not an actual, you know, it's not actually glued together. So the two best controllers should be in here, and this is the 5200. And there's a chip on the side here, which doesn't look bad at all. You know, worst come to worst, I could always get it. And it's actually better because it helps me open it a lot better. So these are apparently the rebuilt ones that he did, but didn't clean it, so I'll have to wipe that down. But as you can see, it's got the 2 ports. And there is the back with the RF, and I don't have, it didn't include a RF adapter or a bullet. I think I have one. I'll have to check when I have to go downstairs and check, I guess. So we have a 5200. Where the hell am I going to put this? I have no idea. And of course, these are the foam that came with the unit. I just let the box fold real quick. So take a look at the kitchen table and all of that stuff. It's incredible. Wait, I think I gotta move it a little bit. There we go. Look at all that stuff that I got. Incredible. Now, to rip off an infomercial real quick, how much do you think I paid for all that shit? I'll tell you. And by the way, I'll give you a second to guess. It's only fair. All right, pencils down. How much I paid for this whole thing? Not including the $90 shipping. $249. That's right. $249 for a lot that can easily go over 500. And no one took the chance on it because, well, first of all, the 5200 is known to be a little finicky, which is true. But as I'm going to set off the proof, it can be a great system if you know what you're doing. And if you're willing to put in the work and rebuild the damn thing, it could be a great system to use. Especially if you have the Atari Max Cart, which I do. But all of these separately go on eBay all day long. Like you see, we have the control with the trackball. Untested all day long, they go on eBay for $60. Rebuilt, they go for $150. You got the joystick that goes for $125 all day long. You have the adapter that goes for fucking $60-$70. And a 5200, 2-port. And mind you, these are 2 rebuilt controllers. Usually go for like two something. Because each joystick rebuilt goes for like $100. And you get one working joystick with a 5200, they charge $125 around here. Then the games. So, just an incredible... I'd put this right up there with some of the finds of my life. And we're going to be working on this a lot on camera. Obviously, we're going to be testing all the games as soon as I find the adapter to hook this up. I know I have a bullet somewhere. And I call it a bullet because that's the RF screw that you put in the back of the TV. I know I have one somewhere, and I just gotta find it because I always held on to those. If not, it's up. If not up here, it's in the basement somewhere. So I guess when I do laundry or something, or go get dinner for tonight, I gotta go look for it. But obviously, we're gonna be rebuilding the trackball. We're going to be cleaning up the VCS adapter and showing you how that works. Because even with the Sophia, like I said, it's got to be RF only because that's the only way it works. So, and there's a lot of work ahead of us. We got to rebuild at least 5 joysticks. 2 of which, like I said, I'm keeping. 2 of which I have set aside for the arcade. But if they don't want it, then there's 3 I can rebuild to literally recoup the whole cost of this fucking thing. I could rebuild those joysticks and sell them for at least $70-$80 a piece, because untested Atari joysticks go all day long for $60, and then you factor in the parts. Just unbelievable. I'm in awe of all of this, and this is basically my birthday gift to myself because my birthday was yesterday. So I didn't think it turned out too bad. Now I just gotta make sure everything works.